Alright, bro, so I'm doing this video, a full video on meditation. So, a lot of y'all be asking for a full video on things. I've already done videos on them, like really the third eye and meditation and the pineal gland being open. I've talked about that already in my experience on it. I don't know why you motherfuckers don't go and watch the videos, you know what I'm saying, and really search through somebody's channel. Like, I'm gonna keep using this example because repetition is where you niggas, you dudes will finally get it, you feel me? Because it's like, when you come to my channel and I'm on video 320, that's like opening a book on page 320 and then asking, oh, what is it going to talk about? Oh, is it going to talk about this? Are you going to talk about... Like, you know what I'm saying? Saying that in your mind about the book. But yeah, you haven't read from page 0 yet. Have you even looked through the chapters yet? No. But yeah, you asking something. You feel me? Constantly coming in the comment section asking things. But regardless of that, I'm finna move on from that. Shit is redundant. So, full video on meditation. Meditation is proof that people have a problem sitting still. People can't even lay down and sit still for less than 2 minutes without scratching themselves, without moving or twitching. You know what I'm saying? Not to say nothing wrong about people with Tourette's. I'm just saying twitching as in, y'all know what I mean, like them pulses in y'all nervous system. Y'all can't even control that. You don't have a strong mind. If you can get over those small, little, simple steps, bro, you already 50% there, man. So fucking simple, bro. And then after that, you just focus. You just focus and you think. You think about opening it. You know where it's at. You know what it does. You know the effects of it. You should. So that should be your goal. You don't even need the sun, honestly. Of course you do need some sunlight, but you don't really need it. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just one step. So, I'm going to just say this. The reason why I never strayed too far away from meditation and just that whole spiritual side from like 2011 when I was 16 years old and I first started meditating, and it's a combination of things that led me to doing meditation and accepting it. I'm going to just name them. So, in 2011, Ancient Aliens used to come on the History Channel. I used to sit down, get high. Yeah, I was a teenager, yeah, turned up like that. So, get high, come home from school, buy a bunch of brownies and Arizona teas and all that little goofy kid shit, you feel me? Sit in front of the television and watch Ancient Aliens. High as hell. And just be fascinated by it. But at the same time, after that, I do research. And they talked about the Egyptians, and it always resonated with me when they talked about the Egyptians. So I went and did research on it, and I found out the Eye of Horus was the pineal gland. So that's when I started researching the pineal gland, and that's when I found out about the third eye, and that's what the, you know what I'm saying, believe, all these things that indirectly talks about it or subliminally. You see it in all over the place, the pine cones and all of that. You feel me? The pine cone worship going around in this world. So after that, I realized that, start meditating. But I also read up on the things that happen with meditation. You know what I'm saying? You look at the sun, and the sun would be Horus, which is Saturn. They talking about not that sun in our solar system today, not in our atmosphere, not that one. They're talking about the old Saturn, the old sun, Saturn. You feel me? From their times. But people, misconceptions. You know how it goes. So, sitting in front of the sun gazing, meditating, and I knew of the experience you were supposed to have, the encounter with like a multi-dimensional being or some type of what they would call paranormal activity. You feel me? So I'm gonna mention it again since people haven't refused to look at my other videos. So it was the summer of 20. It took about 2 months for me to get this experience, this I guess you would call paranormal or spiritual interdimensional experience. It was like I've had sleep paralysis before, but this wasn't sleep paralysis because I still haven't had anything like this till this day. Even the sleep paralysis things, you know what I'm saying? They call it the witch riding your back and you have to throw salt on your back. Fuck all that. I ain't there no more. That motherfucker ain't getting to me no more. Look, bro, I'm on another level when it comes to that now. The motherfuckers better fear me. That's how my mentality is with this meditation now. Because I see it as my higher self and just being a God afterlife. You know what I'm saying? So, regardless of that, the experience that I had, the original experience with opening your third eye, I was on the couch at my house in Los Angeles. And just got home, just got in the house from sun gaze. And I came home from school and I meditated. I set sun gaze for like an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was doing. Man, like I'm telling y'all, bro. Sirens, helicopters, loud little kids, niggas rolling down the street, bringing music out their car. You feel me? Females arguing. I stayed on Figueroa Street, so it was prostitutes. You feel me? All that shit going on. Fire trucks and police sirens, helicopters, all that, planes. Y'all know how Los Angeles is. So, through all of that, I go in the house and I lay down. I lay down on the couch. Like I just, after you meditate, you get this feeling of just like a numbness. You feel me? Like just a freeness, honestly. Like everything around you be blue. And you just walk around and you just feel like a little high. Honestly, you feel like a high if you really meditate. These for those that really, really meditate. I ain't talking about the ones that do 10 minutes and I feel rejuvenated. But you know what I'm saying, I went down and laid down. I went in the house and laid down, and I laid down on the couch, and the kitchen was ahead of me. It was straight ahead, and everything just froze up, bro. Like I remember CNN was on television. Fake news. CNN was on television, and I remember sitting there and I just turned my head like, man, what the fuck, bro? Turned it off. It was broad daylight. This was like 2 p.m. You know what I'm saying? So everything turned gray. The whole room turned gray. I couldn't move. And then a black shadow come out of the kitchen door and then go back in. So after that, I'm tripping like, yo, let me get the fuck up out of this shit. It finally turns back normal. I get up, bro. I run to my back door. Nobody there. Nothing there. I run to the front door. I just walk outside. Broad daylight. Everybody outside, like, you know what I'm saying? Just smoking weed, doing their own little thing in the hood. So I'm just tripping like, damn, this shit is real. And after that, I told my homeboy from Long Beach. I ain't gonna say his name, but you know what I'm saying? I told him about it. And he wanted to wake up like that too, but I was like, bro, you gonna be. He didn't want to do it because of the story I told him of the awakening. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I started having lucid dreams, like in detail, bro, in major detail. I honestly think I was on. Now that I think about it, I ain't had lucid dreams like that since. Maybe I was on a higher realm. I was being taught things by. Now when I have astral dreams, people are in human form. You know what I'm saying? But back in like 2011, they were in like 2011, 2012, blue people, fucking crazy, man. Like all type of inscriptions on walls. You just gotta be up there, man. And honestly, here's something I'm gonna share with y'all too. It's a healing process that comes with meditation too. This is when it comes to like knowing your higher self. And by higher self, I don't mean spirit guides, because I guess I'm cocky in my meditation because I feel as if all I need is myself. You know what I'm saying? And I feel as if I can do it, if I even have this power to do this, then that means that I have the power to do whatever I want. Not in a tyrannical way or a tyranny way. As in, like, I'm saying just like spiritually, you know? Just having that power within yourself, knowing that you have it. That's inner confidence, you feel me? So, it's not cocky if it's inside of you. That's your own knowing, you feel me? That's how I feel as if that's how you raise your vibration anyways. It's by having that inner confidence in yourself. When like, people talk about the Kundalini. I didn't know that I was doing Kundalini meditation until I actually looked it up, bro. Like, I used to hear the ringing in my ears. It's 2017, 3 years ago. I used to hear the ringing in my ears, like it gets so loud, and then you just feel like this vibration. That's what they call like astral projection. That's when you're real close to astral projection, and then you get this like pulsating feeling, bro. That shit is amazing, bro. Like, That shit is unreal, man. That shit is really unreal. I think I've only projected while I was conscious once. Only once. Everything else, when you astral project while you unconscious, that's when you sleep and you wake up and you have a dream. No, when you sleep and you have a dream, you're already in the astral plane. You astral projected already. Your dreams are you going to another place. Honestly. So, or alternate reality. You know how it goes, man. And, you see something similar to you. That's your alternate reality. Multiple universes, multiverse. Dragon Ball Z ain't lying. But so the healing thing is, research out of body experiences. Research it. I'm not talking about that, by the way. I'm talking about like personal meditation to heal yourself. If you got a pain or whatever, if you got something that's minor and it's like, bro, I researched something, it would take surgery to heal, bro. I meditated on that shit, bro. I researched it for a couple of days, bro. Researched it for like 2-3 days. And I came to the conclusion that, man, I might have to have surgery. But at the same time, I was like, man, you know what? I know what this does. I know what meditation is. I know how powerful it is. So I'm going to just try it. I tried it, bro. And you'll get like, how can I say this, man? I don't want to say this because a lot of y'all not ready for this stuff because it comes with belief. I gave y'all the steps, you feel me? Take it one step at a time. That's all I'm going to say, man. Take it one step at a time. Because it's deeper. Like, bro, should I mention that in this video? Nah, I'm not going to mention that. Overall, man, like I say, research who you are, man. Research who you are. Research what you're capable of. You think all of these shows about these superhero things and all of this, you just think they a cartoon. Just think they a movie. Think it's just a film. I've proven to y'all that it's not just films, man. All of this comes from something. Superheroes and such. It all comes from something, man. It's crazy, bro. So just be aware of it, man. It's higher realms. I just try to be as I'm put in a position in life to where, matter of fact, this is something else I'm gonna mention too. I'm put in a position in life to where I can actually explain these things because a lot of individuals aren't as fortunate as me. I can say that without a shadow of a doubt. And also I'm gonna say this, bro. I seen a lot of y'all youngsters in the comment section saying how y'all want to go to another country. Bro, check it out. Third world countries, my nigga. A majority of this earth, I think is 50% of this world is in poverty, below poverty, you know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people on this earth are starving. A lot of them, a majority of the earth in all actuality. A lot of us are eating unhealthy. A lot of us aren't in good situations. I don't really consider myself in a good situation, and I'm well fortunate than a lot of motherfuckers, but I know the simple fact that, bro, this shit can change at the drop of a dime. What do they call it? When in America, we had this thing called eminent domain. Eminent domain is where if the government is building, if you have a private property, you know what I'm saying, that you own with your own money. Let's say you build your dream home, bro. You build your dream home somewhere, and the government says, "Oh, we want to put a building down there, a government building. Oh, we want to put a freeway through your home." They gonna have to destroy your home. You gonna have to move, bro. You gonna have to find another home. Cause they need it. It's theft. They can destroy whole parts of town with eminent domain. Donald Trump supports that, by the way. Research it. Before presidency. So, this is, you know what I'm saying? If you trying to build some type of utopia on this earth, always be prepared that you are on hell. You are, this life that you live, bro, it's about suffering, my nigga. It's about suffering. It's not about joy. It's not about happiness. It's not about none of that, bro. So this is why I'm going to mention this too. This is why people like Chance the Rapper, you know what I'm saying? Like, when they say he's too positive, they mean that what people are saying is that, nigga, life ain't positive like that. Life ain't all happy, bro. People want to hear the reality sometimes. People want to live in their reality. So when you hear a nigga rapping all this happy shit and you see homeless people every fucking day, that shit not gonna resonate with you. When you see prostitutes on the corner and it's a happy ass Chance the Rapper song, that shit is not gonna resonate with you. When you walking past dead bodies on your way home from school, you feel me? Come on now, bro. You gotta live in your reality. That shit is not a reality nowhere on this fucking earth, bro. In every continent and country, you will not find this. Like, it's not true, bro. That's a fantasy or delusion. Nobody wants to purposely live in delusion. You feel me? Nobody wants to purposely live like that. They might dibble and dabble with it. You got people that sometimes say something serious, but yet still be sleep. Because they understand they can't be 100% delusional. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the parents. The parents that set them kids in front of the television. You know, I'm gonna give y'all some game. Not really game, but this is how things trend. This is how things progress with indoctrination. So in the 1800s, the parents, really the whites, you feel me, were fighting against having their children in government schools, having the government teach their children. They were fighting against that. They didn't want them to do that. They ended up losing. So if that's not bad enough, the whites lost that. And after that, they wanted to indoctrinate their kids by putting televisions in front of them. Now this one went a lot smoother than the school thing. So this is two birds. I mean, not two birds, but this is two things against them now. They indoctrinate your kids at school, and then they indoctrinate your kids at home. So after the television, after those times, you have the video games. So now you have more joy, more busyness. So now the parents, they sit down with their kids. They were watching TV with their kids now. And now when the kids get home, they don't even have to watch the kids. The game will watch the kids. That's from like the 60s till now, honestly. And that's what's going on. And all of that time, they indoctrinating them with symbolism, occult symbolism, and a bunch of subliminal messages. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that grows. And these parents will still blame society. Parents will still blame society for why their kids the way they are. You know what I'm saying? Instead of taking it up for themselves, that you let your kid be indoctrinated, that you let them be influenced. If I have children, bro, I don't have children. If I had children, I'm going to be their hero. Or in all honesty, when they get older, they'll understand that they have to be their own hero. Or they'll have to be the hero for their children. Or their community. Or not even community. I mean, if I don't see that happening, bro. I see that they'll be a hero within their immediate family. How about that? That's better. And that would be the thing that I would push forward. But other than that, bro, this indoctrination is real. And once you realize that, with meditation, you'll realize a lot of things. I'm guessing, I'm going to just be honest with myself. A lot of people talk about with meditation, they go into the astral world and they talk about the records of your past lives and bringing a part of that back. I don't know if I've done that or not, but it's a lot of things I realize subconsciously or consciously now. Just knowing that, bro, you get certain feelings, man. I'm telling you. You become so aware of things that sometimes it don't even trip me out no more. I'm humble with it. I don't get cocky with this shit, but you'll notice things that other people don't. And that's the good part of it. Because it keeps you on your P's and Q's, you feel me? It'll keep your head on a swivel because everybody else is asleep out here. It might be somebody trying to plot on you, bro. I'm going to tell you some real shit, bro. I had a dream. I'm going to mention this. 2013, I had a dream. It was this girl I was dating. Or used to stop dating. We was on and off talking. I had a dream about this girl, man. That she was on her bed crying. And she was wearing my shirt that I gave her. And we hadn't been talking for a week or so. And the fact that I had that dream, it was in so vivid of detail, bro. So vivid. Like, it showed scenes and everything, bro. So damn vivid, man. And I called her up, and she told me that she was crying last night. So, it's... And I asked her what kind of shirt she had on and all of that, and it all checked out. And that's not the only thing of why I won't stray from this meditation thing. Some Christians would be like, it's a demon. A demon showed you that. A demon. Fuck out of here, bro. Look. If you allow a demon in your mind, then you gotta be a weak-minded motherfucker. Your mind is supposed to be a fortress. Your mind is supposed to be a fortress that only who you allow to let it in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a passcode to enter. I don't know, man. Hey, man, go do some research, bro. Go do some research on yourself. Go do some research on yourself. So, yeah, bro. And also another thing I'm gonna mention. The reason why I don't stray, that's not the only reason why I don't stray from it. I've given a couple of examples in this video, but I haven't gone into extreme detail. But just realize, man, you have powers within yourself, man. That's self-healing powers. Like I said, you only use, what? We don't even barely use 15% of our brain now in this era. I mean, in this, this era of, we have 95% of our DNA. They call it junk DNA, bro. Because they don't know what it is. They call it junk DNA because it's inactive, quote unquote inactive to them. That's all storage of your past lives or the power that you do have. All of that leaves with you when you die. I mean, all of it goes with you. You become an infinite being. You're already immortal, bro. You are already immortal. Just want you to realize that a physical incarnation is the lowest form of existence. And this is where you at now. So yeah, bro. With that being said, I'm gone. Peace. Like, share. No, don't share. Like, subscribe. Talk in the comment section. Peace.